So I've been going through lesson 135 today. If I defend myself, I am attacked, and it's actually been quite tough to get through this lesson because I've never really looked at it in this way, using the word defenses and really coming at it from that word in that way. So it's been quite interesting, and it's actually been kind of tough to go through this one and do it, but the Holy Spirit has really shown me a few things, so it's been really awesome that the Holy Spirit's been doing that. But I wanted to read some of the parts of this that really spoke to me. The body is in need of no defense. This cannot be too often emphasized. It will be strong and healthy if the mind does not abuse it by assigning it roles it cannot fill, to purposes beyond its scope, and to exalted aims which it cannot accomplish. Such attempts, ridiculous yet deeply cherished, are the sources for many mad attacks you make upon yourself. So it's, wow. The mind can heal the body from, most of its problems once you release some of these illusions, is exactly what it's saying. So like even maybe body ailments and sicknesses that you have in your body can probably actually even be healed by the release of some of these things, because those things are probably the things that are causing the sickness. But I mean, it's, your mind assigning it roles it cannot fill, and purposes beyond its scope. And I mean, it's like, how much do I do that almost every day? Do I begin to do something like that? So it's like, where do we actually, and when do we start to see these illusions? Can we catch them before they're happening? And I think that's why this was such a good lesson, because I could write down some of the areas where that happens, and it'll be much easier to identify when, that's going to happen. Another part of this I really liked was, it's actually at the bottom of that same page. It says, a healed mind does not plan. It carries out the plans which it receives through listening to wisdom that is not its own. It waits until it has been taught what should be done, and then proceeds to do it. So, I mean, that's exactly opposite of, the way that we do it in the world for the most part. We make plans about what we're going to do for the day, and then go to try to fulfill those plans, which most of the time, those things are all our own ideas, our own plans of what we want to do so that we can accomplish the things for our own life. So, instead of planning, we're sitting and we're resting and listening for God's wisdom that is not our own. And then once we're taught, then we go and do what we need to do after we're taught that. So, I mean, that's really good. That's really good. So, in reality, I guess your plans that you do have, if you don't have a healed mind, then your plans are all really just a waste, because they're not coming from true wisdom. They're coming from the other self, the ego. And once you have a healed mind, then you're going to receive what you need to go and do what you need to really be doing. And that kind of reminds me a little bit of something in the Bible where it talks about receiving the Holy Spirit. And Jesus told the disciples, he said, wait, don't go out and do anything right now. He says, but wait, and then when you receive the Holy Spirit, you're going to receive the Holy Spirit, and then you're going to receive the power that you need to go out and do what you need to do. You're going to have the power to do miracles. You're going to have the power, that will heal yourself. You're going to have this power to do what you need to do. And this dunamis, if the Greek word dunamis, power, dynamite power. So, I mean, that's really what this is, pretty cool. But some of the things that, I saw as I went through this, the Holy Spirit showed me where like some of my defenses is money. And I wrote down, because I think I need it, or I will not be able to live without the money. So I put a defense up with that. You know, if I'm struggling and I'm running low on money for the month or whatever it is, or trying to get it, you know, I have this thought that I think that I need it, or I'm not going to be able to live. Planning, like it just talked about in that whole lesson, you know, planning, because if I don't plan, I won't be able to get anything done, and that's the thought with that. If I don't plan, I'm not going to be able to get anything done. And, you know, with other people also, I had written down here, because I think that they're going to take what I don't already have. So, putting up defenses against other people instead of giving and helping, you know, I don't want to do that because I think that they're going to take from me, and putting up a defense in that way. So, that was really good. But, honestly, today's been kind of, I don't know. I'm just going to leave it at that. So, but I'm glad that the Holy Spirit has been showing me things, and I'm thankful for that. Thankful for the lessons and being able to go through this stuff. So, God bless, and have a great day.